Welcome to the Scotland County Literacy Council in Laurinburg, North Carolina. The Scotland County Literacy Council is located in the historic Sanford House. Diana Altman is the chairperson of the Scotland County Literacy Council.
The main focus of the council is to help those people who, for one reason or another, have not had an adequate education in reading, writing, math, and sometimes speech issues. Often this has to do with people who have dropped out of school for one reason or another, or have had some kind of a learning disability and have been not able to function in a classroom setting. The literacy in North Carolina is rather high based on national statistics. When it comes to Scotland County, it is almost 30%, which is extraordinarily high and may be one of the highest in North Carolina. 30% illiteracy, it means that an awful lot of people simply cannot read, they can't write, and they can't do simple math. The history of the organization is very interesting. There were a number of concerned citizens in the mid-70s that realized that illiteracy was a huge problem in Scotland County, and they formed a group and hired 2 Vista volunteers to help get the Literacy Council off the ground. There have been several directors of the Literacy Council since the beginning. We're now 35 years old. The director who was here the longest came in 1991. That was Pat Bush, and she began implementing a number of fundraisers and raising foundation money for the organization. At the same time, they were looking for a facility to house the Literacy Council, and got the council staff and board got the idea that perhaps Senator Terry Sanford, who was still alive at the time, might be interested in seeing if his mother's house, which was in terrible disrepair, might be a good site for the Literacy Council. It was donated by the family in 1996, and it was decided to completely renovate the house as closely as possible as it was in the early 1900s when the Sanford family lived here. A capital campaign enabled the Literacy Council to open its doors in the new Sanford House in 2000, and we've been located here ever since.
Great.
Our Bedrock program is based on adult basic literacy. We do have primarily adults who come. Occasionally we will have some high school students, but primarily there are adults seeking help from us. And our programs we can categorize into 3 ways. One is the very basic skills program, which I mentioned before: reading, writing, math, and articulation. The second is assisting people who want to get a GED to study for the GED. We cannot do the testing here, that is done at the community college, but we certainly can help them prepare by going through the workbooks and studying for the GED. The third is English as a second language, and we have a number of different students who have come through from various countries who have sought either they have no knowledge of English whatsoever, or who are quite good at English but simply want to improve their skills. At the current time, we have approximately 20 students active with us, and we have 10 tutors. We teach students in 2 different ways. One is with one-on-one tutoring, and that's where our individual tutors come in. They work with a student alone a couple of times a week, or in small group tutoring, which one of our staff members does.
Jean Kincaid is one of the tutors at the Scotland County Literacy Council.
And if you look into dictionary, you'll notice that there's a word, what?
Deliver, right? And then there's the word
Deliverance.
deliverance, okay?
Deliverance.
And I bet you hear that word in church a lot.
Yes.
And then you have
Deliverer.
delivery.
Delivery. I'm saying
Okay.
delivery.
A Y is often pronounced phonetically and sounds a lot like I, okay?
We have been blessed with a number of county commissioners who really see the need for the Literacy Council and have supported us with some of the funds that the county has, and this we're very grateful for. We have had some support in the past from various businesses in town, and we hope that more of those businesses will see how their employees could benefit also from coming to the Literacy Council. But the main source of funding is foundations. In the past, foundations have been a little more generous. With the downturn in the economy recently, we've had a little more difficult time, and we're not unique in that. Most nonprofits have.
If you would like to know more about the Scotland County Literacy Council and its programs, please feel free to reach us at 213 McLaurin Avenue, Post Office Box 922, Laurinburg, North Carolina, 28352. Our phone number is 910-276-7007. Our fax number is 910-276-7443. Or email us at scotlandcntYlit@bellsouth.net. Please join us on Facebook. Thank you for your interest in the Scotland County Literacy Council.